So today we're going to be looking at how much I made in dividends across the three major platforms that I'm currently using with my investments. I have my M1 Finance, which is actually mainly focused on dividend investing. I got a little bit in Robinhood, just kind of playing around with it. And then also too, I have my retirement account with Vanguard. So we're going to take a look and see how much I got paid out for the month. Now, in case you are new here, my name is Dennis, and I love talking about apps and services that really help people build wealth. And I also love sharing with you guys my process when it comes to investing, because I just want to kind of take you guys along on the journey. So not just learning about the apps, but actually seeing somebody utilizing it on a regular basis. So I love dividends, so that's what we're going to talk about today, and we're going to take a look and see how we did for the month of March. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up on the screen here every single platform, and we're going to go along here for you guys so you can see in real time kind of what I was earning for the overall month. Now, first and foremost, we're going to actually go ahead and load up the M1 Finance page. Now, if you are an M1 Finance user, this actually looks a little bit different than our previous videos because they just updated this. I might actually make a separate video kind of going over this stuff, but I think it looks pretty cool so far. But again, we're going to be sitting here talking about dividends instead. So as you see, this is my portfolio called Dividend Dennis. Right now, I'm actually at $2,298.34. Obviously, right now I am currently down, but overall that's pretty good. I mean, it's a huge jump over where we were before. I've been adding a lot more money in because of the volatility of the market, how it's going up and down like crazy right now. So I've just been putting more in because, you know, the market's down. So for me, I want to get more value out of my money. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump over to the activities feed and let's take a look at our dividends. So the nice thing here is on the desktop version, I can click on activity types and then just click on only dividends. And then I'm going to just date range this. So 3/120 and then 03/31. Perfect. So I went ahead and date ranged it. Now I'm actually on 2 pages worth of dividends. So this is exciting. This is actually, I think, the first time I had to go to 2 pages here on M1 Finance. So we'll go over the different companies that paid me out, give you guys the total, and then we'll move on to the next company here. All right, so here on March 2nd, you can see I actually got paid out 3 different times. The first one was with Aflac. We got paid out 7 cents. Then also on the second, we got from Church and Dwight, we got 8 cents. And then Ford, we actually got 12 cents. But unfortunately, they did end up cutting out their dividend for now. I'm still going to hold on to whatever fractional share I have of them here, but obviously a little bit of a disappointment when any company cuts out their dividend, which is, again, why it's so great to diversify your portfolio. Next up here on March 3rd, we got paid out from Visa for 2 cents. Now, in case you are new to like this series of me sharing with how much I'm making in dividends, you know, this is not a lot of money, right? Like, you know, a couple cents here, a couple cents there, but we're building up a portfolio slowly but surely. We're adding a little bit of money every single week, aside from, you know, the last couple of weeks, just because of the way the market's been going. But I just like to share that with people because, you know, every little bit counts, especially if you're just getting started. You know, you're not expected to be number one or have the most money available for you. You can start small with investing. And that's what I love about M1 Finance is you can start off with small amounts and then just kind of start building up over time. All right, so now we're on to the next page here. So you can see here on March 5th, I actually got paid out 3 times as well. And yes, I do say payout because I am getting paid for this stuff for having ownership in these companies. So CMI, we got paid out 12 cents. And then Discover, we got paid out 9 cents. And then TJ Maxx, we got paid out 2 cents. And then the very next day, Pfizer paid us 18 cents as well. And then on the 10th, we got a couple of different paychecks here. We have CDW paid us out 4 cents, Johnson & Johnson 28 cents, Target 21 cents, UPS 12 cents, and then Microsoft at 19 cents on the 12th, as well as 3M paid us 11 cents. So moving on up here, we have Realty Income paid us 18 cents, which are a monthly dividend stock. And then we have our biggest payout for the month right here, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 fund. That one paid us out $1.88. That's the largest percentage of our portfolio overall. And then we have Waste Management here at 6 cents. And then we have United Health Group at 5 cents. And then on the 26th here, it looks like Home Depot paid us 29 cents. And then the 27th, we had Lockheed Martin paid us 6 cents. And then on the very last day of the month, we got paid out 4 different times, which was a really nice way to end the month. So we had Digital Realty Trust at 34 cents, PSA at 18 cents, Ross at 14, and then Union Pacific at 6 So I'm going to go over to my dividend portfolio spreadsheet here, where I kind of put in my dividends I get every single month and kind of do like a nice comparison chart, which, by the way, if you're interested in this, I'll have a link in the show notes down below. You can sign up for my email and get this entirely for free. And then right over here, you're going to see I made a total of $4.89 in dividends for the month of March. So even with all the craziness going on in March of 2020, and also what happened in February of 2020, still got paid out a decent chunk of dividends. This right over here was actually, just in the month of March alone, was about half of what I made in all of 2019. Granted, that's when I just started the portfolio, but even then, just to see that growth happening is really encouraging. So I'm excited to see, where March of 2021 is going to be. You can see right over here that red is just massively outnumbered every other month so far. And I can't wait to pass that up as well too, because if we just kind of keep focusing on getting dividend companies in there, getting paid out those dividends, investing on a regular basis, these numbers should be increasing all the time. So total so far on M1 Finance year to date, I am at $9.63. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to Robinhood now. So before we continue on, if you are getting some value out of this video so far, do me a solid and hit that like button down below. It honestly really goes a long way. And if you're actually interested in talking more about investing, whether it's with M1 Finance or just investing in general, I actually have a M1 Finance investing club on Facebook. You guys can check out the link in the show notes down below and are welcome to come and join us. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop back into the rest of this content. All right, so here we are on Robinhood. Robinhood is a little bit less. I'm not really focused on dividends here on this platform. I'm actually more so on the growth aspect. So I do have some companies here that paid out the dividends. I have some in Ford here. A lot of that was the free stock that I got with having people signing up. But in total, I got $1.35. That was from 9 shares. So this is something really cool that I like that Robinhood does that unfortunately M1 Finance doesn't do right now, which is if I click on here, I can see how many shares I had at the time. That gave me the total amount too. So I kind of like that. I wish M1 Finance would do that. That would be a really nice thing. And then on March 12th, I also got paid out for Microsoft again because I have a share with them on Robinhood for 51 cents from the 1 share that I had. And then right over here, you can see the Vanguard S&P 500 Growth ETF, which is VOOG. That one paid me out from 1 share at 45 cents. So in total, if we go back over here into our graph, we got paid out $2.31 from Robinhood for the month of March, putting our grand total for Robinhood at $8.31 in dividends thus far. And the nice thing is now Robinhood, at least on my account, I have the ability to reinvest the dividends if I wanted to, so they can go right back into those companies. Wasn't available for me for the month of March, but hopefully going forward, if I wanted to, I can choose to do that. All right, and then for Vanguard, like I mentioned, this is going to be our retirement. We have quite a bit more in our Vanguard. They are kind of focused on growth more than dividends as well, so keep that in mind. So right now, between my account and then my wife's IRA and then Roth IRA, we actually earned a total of $160.03. So my account earned $133.07. Her traditional earned $11.89, and then her Roth earned $15.07, which is pretty awesome. I only get paid out once a quarter from the Vanguard accounts, but if I go back in here and added that in, that's a total of $160.03. That's all I made so far for the year, of course. But it is technically an increase from what we made in March of 2019. So then that's still good, even though it's not a lot. It's about $1 and a penny. It's still growth from the year prior. And then the cool thing is on this graph here, I actually went ahead and added everything together automatically. So for the month of March of 2020, I actually earned a total across the board from the 3 major platforms that I'm currently trading on, a total of $167.23. So that's pretty awesome, especially with a market the way it is currently. To be able to still be earning dividends and having them grow and having more success from even the last couple of months. It's really nice to be able to see that. And the nice thing is, because I've been buying more over the last couple of months, we should be seeing even better increases over time, as long as companies are not cutting out their dividends, which, like I said, can be a possibility, with the way the market goes. But the nice thing is I'm trying to make sure that the companies I invest in that are paying dividends are the ones that are going to be there for the long term. Now, the platform that I personally love using the most right now is with M1 Finance. And if you're interested in learning more about the platform and kind of getting started or learning tutorials, I want you to check out my video right over here so you can keep on learning and growing with your investments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.